Hey everybody, it's Arthur again, Essential Magazines. Thought we'd switch it up a little bit today and do office casual, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting burnt out on shooting videos from my home office. Today we thought we'd take a little shot at a little more comfortable space in my living room. We're just getting around all over town. So anyway, here it is, Monday the 20th, 420, if that matters to you. Sit with that for a while. Anyway, our good and bad COVID-19 Great Pause SBA PPP Loan update for today. A personal story. On Saturday, I'm sitting around with the lovely Kimberly, and we were just talking, having a late brunch, and all of a sudden I get a phone call. And lo and behold, it is the manager of the local branch of National Bank of Arizona, and he's calling me about my loan app. And I got to be honest with you folks, I know this sounds kind of ridiculous, but I was so happy to hear a voice on the phone trying to help me figure out how to get my app finished and be at least in line when what is hopefully the next round of funding for the small business program comes through later this week. I mean, after almost literally 30 days of silence. I mean, crickets from the SBA, from Wells Fargo, from unemployment insurance, the $1,200 stimulus check. We still ain't got nothing. But just after almost a month of radio silence, to actually finally have a voice on the phone trying to help us figure it out, I literally had a tear in my eye. I was so grateful. I think I embarrassed Andy a little bit because I was like, dude, you're my new best friend. And he's like, I don't want to be your new best friend. Story for another day. But I will say this to you. If you haven't gotten that phone call yet, I pray that you will soon. Because just to have some hope in what has been such a frustrating long-term period with so much misinformation and such a mess, to finally have somebody on the phone saying, hey, here's what we can do and let's get this done for you. It just as a ray of hope in what had become and what was becoming an ever gloomier set of circumstance. So, flip side of the coin, going back to what I said before, still nothing from the unemployment insurance division for all of our subcontractors, our writers, creative staff that have been ICs with Essential Magazines. Nothing on the stimulus checks. Still no concrete word back from the SBA with the advance program that apparently is going to get funded some more, but so up in the air. Nothing concrete from anything else. But another letter from Wells Fargo today, email today from Wells Fargo saying, hey, we're going to get to you when we get around to getting to you, which we'll get to you when we get to you. Anyway, Wells Fargo, my previous banker. I suggest that for all of my business clients if you have the ability. A lot of stuff still going on. Today, what's really kind of creeping me out just a bit, and I hope it creeps you out just a bit, is some of the states, specifically to the south, South Carolina, Georgia, appears like Florida even, are loosening restrictions. Can't stand it any longer. Got to get back out there to the beach, the movie theater, the mall. I do not know what is wrong with people. If this comes back in a second wave, even 3/4 of what we just went through in the first wave, we're going to all get shut down again. Our perspective as a small business owner, small company, hey, we ain't going anywhere or doing nothing for at least another 10 days. And I super advise you all to take a pragmatic approach to this. Be patient. Is 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days really going to make that much difference? Are there going to be that many people just busting at the bit to run back out there and have dinner? Go to a movie? Really? And if they do come back to your establishment and now you don't have any way of knowing who you're going to be in contact with, is this good business? Is this a good business decision? Morally, ethically, just intelligently? It's everybody's decision as to what you think is best to move forward. But goodness gracious, after the nightmare we've been going through, don't you think a little patience and prudence might be called for right now? We all want to go back to work. We all want to get the engine running again. But if you're not smart enough to figure out that it isn't a snap of the fingers and everything's going to be okay, then you might want to sit down and think a little bit deeper. Anyway, our thoughts as always, good health, God bless. Do check us out, follow, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. All of our videos are now loaded on essentialmagazines.com. We hope you're all well and getting through this, and we look forward to seeing you in person sometime in the near future. Let's just not rush it, shall we? Peace. Talk to you soon.